My dudes, what's going on? Today, we're going to be doing something a little educational. I'm going to be explaining the tips and tricks to the mining minigame that helps me get to the Mine Cart Master achievement. So, let's get into it. So to start off, there's a few things that I want to explain to help you get this achievement and help you get better at your mine carting. Number one, like my Megalodon video, if you haven't watched it, I suggest you go watch it, is all about placement. Having a proper placement for the minigame is going to help you exponentially. For instance, if you went to try to go mine, you want to look for the ones that have the least amount of nodes on the map. And the ones that have the least amount of nodes on the map will also create the least amount of lag. Because we know with the problem with the mining minigame is it mostly comes due to the lag that you get from either having too many people on the map or having too many nodes. So the nodes with the platinum and the dementia are actually the ones where you're going to get the least amount of lag. Number two, server is very important. You're going to have a congested server is going to cause more lag time for the mining minigame. So ideally what you want to do is if you're in already a congested world, that is going to cause way too much lag time. Instead, you would rather go to Pizza World 20. So you have less people on the potentially to be on the map, which makes the server less congested, so you'll have less lag. Now that I explained the setup, let's actually get into the minigame and explain the special tips that you can do for the mining minigame itself. So where I like to be is actually on the second to last node, on the platinum mining node before you head into Echoes and Gress. So I will be lining myself up right here. This is a great place. Basically, the whole reason why you want to be here is because it gives you a blank canvas to work behind and it's nice and dark. The problem is when you play in a lot of other areas, it tends to blend the minigame in, so you don't quite see the nodes when you're trying to jump. So when you're playing the minigame, it starts off really slow. You're going to have 3 different periods. You're going to have starting out, midway speed, and then you're going to have speed cap. Now, ideally, the best thing you want to do is you want to click all the nodes as possible, but you want to stay on the ground as much as possible. Because what you're going to see soon is Lava implements something when we get up to it. Now, the 4 split is basically where he has 4 holes located, and this is kind of his soft lock for this minigame. I don't take the risk of trying to jump. I don't take any sort of risk whatsoever. I just make sure that I always stay on the ground, and if I need to hit the nodes, I can. So as you can see, we're starting to speed up. There's the 4 jump. So let's roll that back. So I stopped it right here. As you can see, this jump right here is a run killer if you are just beginning your speed. So you know how I talked about how we have 3 sections of speed? This right here, if you're jumping in the air early, you're going to never make it, especially if you're not at speed cap yet. Once you hit speed cap, you can clear this no problem. But until you start building up to speed cap, this jump is almost nearly impossible if you're not paying attention. So to recap, the tips are playing the minigame in a low node area, not being in a congested server, placing in a spot where there's not a lot of graphics behind you so you're working on a blank canvas so the minigame does not blend into the background, staying on the ground when you possibly can. The more airborne you are, the more susceptible you are to dying, and watching out for the 4 jump. The game, believe it or not, gets a lot easier after you hit speed cap, which is approximately 150 points. Now I'm going to show you guys how you can get 104 points for this achievement while using the exact same steps that I told you guys to use. So I'm going to change worlds. I'm going to move to a low congested area. I am going to go to the 3rd node, and I'm going to get 105 points. So here we go. See, I could have hopped to that other node, but I decided to stay on the ground. Just like that, 105 points. Achievement is achieved by not taking any risks, staying as close to the ground as possible, clicking every node, and watching out for those 4 jumps. The whole time we went through, I saw about 6 or 7 of those 4 jumps, and because I was safe was the reason why I didn't die to those. Anyways, guys, that's it for me. I kind of just wanted to give you guys a fighting chance when it came to the mining minigame. We've already done for chopping and we've done one for fishing, so we might as well do one for mining as well. Anyways, if you take those tips, it will definitely help you out. Thank you for all these subscriptions lately. I definitely super appreciate it. Let's keep this love going, and make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and tell me, it was like, that was a pretty good run, man. It wasn't a bad run. 105, not too bad, not too shabby. Anyways, I also stream this game on Twitch, so if you want to come check me out on there, say hi, say hey, I'm from YouTube, feel free to do so. Tune in next week when we do another IdleOn video. Thank you for watching. Happy grinding. Good luck. Peace out.